Hi guys, it is new razor day. New razor day. See you in a minute. Hello's all you peoples out there. Thank you for joining me for another shave and scent of the day. I have a couple new things here. So we're going to be shaving with a sample that I got from Heather at Zingari Man with one of my orders. And this is Paloma. Paloma. Hey, get right there. There we go. Paloma. So this is fashioned after a cocktail, which if you know the cocktail, it is tequila, grapefruit juice, lime juice, and simple syrup. Simple syrup. Yeah, a simple cocktail. I do have a little sample of the extract as well. And aftershave, I'm just going with something fruity to kind of go with the lime and grapefruit, which are both in Hydra. And there's not that much left. I mean, we're down to the last quarter, and this is now unobtainium. It's unfortunately, Dr. John's is not doing any shave stuff anymore, or fragrances or anything. So we've got those. What else do I have? Oh. Beautiful Ryan Tainsey creation. Ah, so shimmery, so beautifully pearl-esque. Awesome. And the carbon titanium. I know I don't spend money on razors, but I did need to spend the money on this razor. It is beautiful, it's beautifully polished. This is the plus plate. This is the titanium version of this guy, only in titanium. Ooh, and it's light. It's definitely much lighter than this guy. I think this one said it was like 54 grams, I think. And I think this one is more like 90, something like that. I can't remember for sure. Don't quote me on it because I ain't said nothing. So we got this, and we got a brand new feather blade in there. And we're going to give this a go. And it's an unfair test for its first go because I am 10 plus days. I looked at my last video to see how long it had been. And it said 10 days, 16 hours. So basically 11 days. So the reason for this is I don't normally get sick, but I got sick. I stayed home with Reed on Monday because he wasn't feeling well. And we ended up getting him to the doctor that afternoon after, he had slept in the bed with me, once he got up to go to school and felt bad. So he was going to go back to bed. So he came in and laid down with me. I stayed home with him. And then we found out that he had strep throat. And that night, I started getting a sore throat. And guess what? You'll never guess what happened. Strep positive for me also. Yeah. So it beat the poop out of me. It was not good. So I was out of work for most of the week. I worked like a quarter day on Wednesday, like a half day or just over a half day on Thursday. I did work a full day on Friday, but man, it killed me. I was so tired. I slept on, I think it was Wednesday, like Tuesday into Wednesday. I slept like 16 hours, like straight. Like the family was in the family room. And I kind of disappeared, and I was just going to stretch my legs out in the bed and just kind of lay there for, 30 minutes, an hour or whatever, just kind of get a rest in. And I woke up the next morning. So crazy, crazy stuff. Anyway, that has nothing to do about anything at all. So let's do this. So I'm very excited to try this Paloma. Heather had sent this sample a while back, and somehow I lost it. I couldn't find it. It was in a bag with, quite a few other samples, and I couldn't find it anywhere. Well, finally, I cleaned up in the kitchen where I keep all of my stationery, my junk, mail, all that kind of stuff. And what do you know? I found it. So I'm excited for this. It's going to come out when the Maggots meetup is, which is April 26th, I think it is. And there's a different name to it. I forgot what it is. It's like L something or other. But I will put that in the description below, so you'll know what you're looking for. I just know it as Paloma because that's what was on the sample. It's a beautiful freshie. Grapefruit and lime are just so fantastic together. And since it was a sample, I just took it and shoved it into the cayenne bowl and loaded the brush from there. If we need more, I can get more, but I think we're okay. All right, I think we got the paste on pretty well now. And we'll just start working it. Happy birthday to Nate Burgermeister's mother. I think it was Friday. So, happy birthday, even though you birthed that monster. Those dang old Burgermeisters, man. They ain't right. They ain't left, but they certainly ain't right. Oh, the scent is so fresh. So fresh and so clean. Good stuff. I love Heather's soap so much. Such a great soap base. Either the vegan or the tallow, doesn't matter. They're both exceptional. Even if she's only marginal as a person. Just kidding, I've never met her. I've been on lives with her. I've talked to her, I've texted her. But ain't never done seen her in real life. She might be fake, who knows? She might be some old and mean lady. How we doing here? I mean, it's shiny, but it ain't shiny enough. Keep working that good stuff. I wish you guys could smell this. Somebody needs to come out with smell-o-vision. I'm saying that's going to be a thing at some point. All right. I could get more in this, but I ain't gonna. Because I want to use this razor. I want to get to it. Whew. I got all over me. but this one goes to 11. For anyone that knows that reference, that movie reference. Not that movie reference. It's not a Revenant movie. And it's not The Revenant, which was an absolutely crazy movie. I don't know how you can get torn up like that by a bear and not die. You got to be some kind of evil if even a bear can't kill you. Crazy movie. Oh, forgot my alum. Hang on. I want you to see my wife's big booby catcher. You don't want to see it. You don't want to see that. Nobody wants to see that. Don't be sick. All right. A little alum on the fingers. On the fingers. Oh, she's pretty. She's pretty, my precious. All right, let's do this. We ready? 10 plus days growth, almost 11. Man, it's light. It's so light. Look at that, 11 days. It's so light. Get that little with the grain stuff there. Hey, we'll say it does pretty well. God, it's so light. It's like a beautiful toy. I mean, come on, guys. That is almost 11 days growth. It's getting erased. Erased. Boy, oh boy. Color me impressed. But if you come up and start writing on me with a Sharpie, we won't have a problem. I mean, almost 11 days. Good golly. I mean, that quickly. Look at that. Just as smooth as it can be. There we go. A little more work there. Getting my money's worth out of that feather blade right now. How about that? I'm working that feather on overtime right now. Overdrive. Not overtime. I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty darn good for that much growth. See how we look. Woo! I gotta get rid of that hairy water. It's hairy water in the Chamber of Secrets right there. I gotta get rid of that. I don't want it to turn into the Prisoner of Azkaban. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I don't know. Just because I say stupid things doesn't mean I'm stupid. It just means I say stupid things that make no sense to even me. All right, so let's see how we look after one pass. Yeah. Other than a couple spots, that would be doable. All right, but we're not gonna stop there. I'm gonna do like abbreviated passes this way, just because I haven't shaved in so many days. I don't want to wear my face out. I don't want to scrub my face out on this new badger knot either. Starting to get some flow through. But it just takes time to break in. Hey, you may have gelled tips, but that doesn't mean that your badger brush is broken in. It just means the tips are soft. That's it. You still got to break them in. All right, here we go. I'll tell you what, you can absolutely control how much pressure you use with this dude because it's so light. You get to decide. When they're real heavy, it's hard to take that weight off. Take it off of your face, you know, or not apply it to your face. There we go. Man, what a nice shaver. Did I get a spot? Yeah, I did. A little spotty spot. We doing good. Oh. All right. We're going south to north. Not the north and the south. That was a really good mini-series about the Civil War. I know I'm old. I know. All right. Ooh, she's pretty. She's pretty. Yes, she is. She's pretty. And she's pretty light. There's absolutely no drag on the face. I mean, none. I swear. Now I want all my razors in titanium. Just great. I mean, it's not like little toy light, but it just makes it so much easier to be light with the touch on your face. Man, this thing is awesome. I recommend you buy 4 or 5 of them. You're gonna need a loan though. God, that hair is tough. My hair gets tougher as I get older and I get weaker. That ain't fair, is it? All right. We'll do just a little touchy-uppy. I'll tell you, the scent on this is awesome. When it comes out, get it. Grapefruit and lime together. Absolute winner. Absolute boss baller from Baller Town. So easy to buff with this razor. So nice and light. Man, good golly. Just fantastic. Absolutely in love with this razor already. And that's just shave number 1. Yeah, there we go. That is a stinking BBS right there. Look at the old man hairs that have been growing for 11 days. Yeah, there we go. All right, get rid of this water, get some cold water on my face. feels good to have that off my face already. All right. Now I'm going alcohol splash, so if there is anything that I cut, it will show up soon. That's one thing that I don't love about alcohol splashes. I mean, if you got a cut, that alcohol is gonna help it bleed. It's gonna clean it up, but alcohol hits and will bleed. It's funny, I'll use a non-alcohol splash, and there still won't be any bleeding, but then I'll put a fragrance on, and once the alcohol hits, it'll start to bleed if I've gotten myself. So we know that I had one there. I got a little one right there. But for, 12 days, it was a little chatter right there. But for that many days, that is not bad. Now, if I get dots everywhere, then I will retract that statement. I won't. I will retract anything. I say whatever I want. My stinking channel. A little burn there. The spots where I buffed to get it closer is where the burns are. I know better, but I do it anyway because I do what I want. You don't know me. You know my life. You know what I've been through. I do what I want. Whew. That splash is so nice. It's got like every citrus in the book there. I know the on the tin of the shave soap, it says what all it is, but it's like lemon, lime, orange, grapefruit. I don't know what other citruses are there. Whatever it is, it's there. I think tangerine's in there also. Not the Led Zeppelin song, because it'd be weird to have that. Why would you do that? Doesn't make any sense. All right. So I'm just trying to let the scent of this dissipate a little bit before I put on this Paloma extract. I will put some on my wrist as well, so I can kind of take the fragrance journey with it, over time. We got, almost time for the Tennessee Elite 8 game, Tennessee men basketball. I wanted to get done before then and be uploading by the time the game starts. And I should be there in about 10 minutes. All right. That splash is starting to dissipate a little bit. And, hey, still looks like just the two spots. Here, I'll go ahead and dry this baby. I'll show you how I dry it for any of you that don't know. I mean, splay it. Don't be afraid to splay it, man. That's how you end up working the inside of this knot to get that flow through. Start working it. Don't be afraid to splay your knot. Sometimes you're going to lose a hair or two. That's great. You go ahead and get them out of there. No big deal. It's still a new knot. I've only used this brush I think today was the third time. So not very much. And then hang it up properly, which means hang it down properly. All right. Okay. Now let's go with the Paloma. Spot there, spot there. Yeah, a couple little spots in there. No big deal, really. Some stuff that I felt, but I haven't shaved in 11 days either, so you expect that you're gonna get a little something, especially if you're trying to get as good a shave as I just got. Oh, holy moly! I haven't sprayed this and dried it yet at all. Wow, that is beautiful. Oh man, the grapefruit burst out of that is so good. Oh, but it's also like a creamy, almost like there's a vanilla there. Maybe there's tonka in there, but it's a very creamy. It's not like just the sour kind of grapefruit and lime. Man, that is nice. Oh, definitely got to check this out. It's like El Cantinero, something like that. I don't remember what it is, but once again, I'll add that in below. Have a great week, guys. It's going to be, you know, Monday coming up. I know people get the Monday blues. Don't let it get to you. It's just another day. Just another day. You got to start another week. You got to start somewhere. Do it right. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.